start with how to search based on the event a person has and whether or not that event is ticked or marked as completed. So we're basically going to be searching on this tick box here. It's very simple. If we're starting from scratch, we click on the search option at the top and then candidates advanced. And inside of the candidate record here, we can see that we're inside of the events tab. So inside of the advanced search window here, we'd have to click on the events tab here. For the first line, it doesn't matter if it's and or so we'll just leave it as or. And then to search for the completed tick box or checkbox, scroll down to do completed, and the criteria to use for this search box is Y for yes, N for no, and null for never been ticked before. So N basically means it's been ticked once and then unticked. Null means it's never been ticked, and Y for yes means it's been ticked and it is currently still ticked. So if I was to type in Y, we have 361 hits appearing where the completed tick box is ticked. If I change that to N, it shows 74 that currently have the tick box unticked, but these 74 were previously ticked and then unticked. And then finally null. So there are 1736 events on the system that have never had the completed tick box checked. So that's how you search on the completed tick box of an event. Moving on, I'm going to delete this, and this time what I'd like to show is how to search on a candidate based on their income. So I'll head over to the general tab inside of the advanced search window, and then for the field name for the first row, I'll select type, and then just left click inside of the criteria here, but then select the criteria button on the left hand side, and this window will appear. From here, select is one of, left click inside of values, and then click on the magnifying glass. From here, hold the control key on your keyboard and then left click the candidate types available on your system and then hit OK. Then OK again, and we can see these two have been added inside of here. So currently there are 93 hits being displayed or found. To search for those 93 candidates' income, just going to add another line, and for this row I'll change the mode to and then for the field name I'll scroll down to income required. I could type in a figure and have the system find anyone with that figure, but I'd like to broaden the search a little bit. So what I'll do is just put in the greater symbol and then the income. So I'll type in 40,000 and then hit enter, and I can see there are 6 hits or results showing on the system where the income required is more than 40,000. If I hit names, and let's go inside of one of these records and just check to see what's there, and we can see, if I just move this to the side, that this person has 500,000 per annum. The next person 55,000. So that looks like it's working. So that's that. Okay, so let's say for example we wanted to search based on these criteria. So we're currently looking for any candidate on the system who is a temporary or permanent person, and they must have an income required that is greater than 40,000. Now after that, what I'd like to do is add in another line, and I'd like to find anyone who, out of those 6 people, who don't have an email address. So I can change this to and for the mode, and for the field name I'll select email address, and then for the criteria we can just change this to null, and then we can see that it brings back a total hits of 2. If we click on names, we get 1 result, and the reason why it's 1 result is because this person has 2 types. We can see at the top here, temp and perm, and that's what is being counted as 2 total hits. But in reality it's just 1 person with 2 different types, temp and permanent. So if we was to go inside of the types tab, we can see there's an income required, which is 1,234,567, which is way higher than 40,000. They are a permanent and temporary candidate, and inside of the general tab, if we have a look, we can see that there is no email address associated with this person, and that's as a result of adding in this null line here. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I hope to catch you on the next one.